Bernie here. Hey, Bernie.
Boy. Okay,
Okay.
I call this meeting to order. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Would you all like to rise to pledge allegiance, please? Thank you.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's just
Thank
make
you.
sure Bernie can't hear us.
Yes, now Bernie, we want to make sure you can hear us and everyone can hear you. It sounded pretty good, but can you hear us okay?
You're fine.
Excellent.
Yeah, I heard the pledge.
Thank you, Bernie.
Good.
Can you hear me now, Christina? Christina, I can't have it in my face. I'm sorry. It's close enough. Okay. I will try to speak up. Thank you. We're all gathered here today. It's a very sad day for all of us. We're here to accept the resignation of Sarah Schick, who has served this township in many ways for a very long time, and we appreciate her service, and we're all going to miss her, I'm sure. And but this is where we are, and we need to move on. So I would like to make a motion that we accept the resignation of Sarah Schick from the position of Township Supervisor, effective immediately.
Wait. I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And then the next part of business is we need to appoint a new supervisor to complete the remainder of that term. And I want to just share with everybody that to date, we've gotten 9 people who have put themselves forward, which is pretty amazing. That I think that's really awesome that we have 9 people who are willing to serve and to help. And wish we could do something for everyone, but we have to make the decision that we think is going to be best for the township. And we're going to go from there. So Bernie, would you like to make a motion? And by the way, before you do that, I want to just also mention that Bernie and I have talked 3 times in the last 2 months for minutes at a time, and we have not discussed this. He has all of these 9 applications or letters from people, and he is considering them, and I have them. And if we don't agree, we also have our vacancy chair in the room here. So, Bernie, would you like to make a motion?
I'd like to make a motion. I'd like to motion to appoint Brian Boyd as supervisor, complete the remainder of and then 31.
And I'll second that. Are there any comments? Charlene Briggs. Yep, this is Charlene Briggs. And I don't know if anyone knows her, but she is currently on our EAC. Whoops. Well, we haven't voted you in yet, but we did a second. I'm sorry. Would anyone like to make any comments at all?
Call for the vote.
Okay, seeing none, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, everyone.
We'd also like to make another motion to appoint Bernie as the vice chair, since that was Sarah's position. Bernie, I'd like to appoint you as the vice chair.
I don't know if it's proper for me to accept, but I do.
Okay, and all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, excellent. So Bernie will be the vice chair, and we do have with us Judge Paige Simmons is here tonight. It's going to swear Charlene in before we leave. So what will be wonderful is that Charlene will be able to immediately start signing things for us. Well, we have the paperwork for that with us. And she will also be able to be here at our Monday night meeting. Yes? Okay, because that's an important part of who we're choosing. They need to be here for these meetings. And And we'll, Bernie may or may not be able to call in, but we're going to give Bernie a little bit more time. He just, he's still recovering, and we appreciate everyone for coming out here tonight, and we will take.
Swear in, have her sworn in.
Can we do that right now? Absolutely. That'd be great. If you don't mind. Is this mic on, or do we need it?
Yeah.
You haven't changed your mind, right?
No, I haven't changed my mind.
Okay. And we do have the oath of office here too. Would you like her name in there? Because we didn't know her name
Yes.
until now. I hope I spell it right. Hold on.
Is there one over Bible?
There you go.
There you go.
Good affirm, all right.
So we're doing an affirm then? I'm sorry, I'm trying to get your name right. Charlie.
Sherman, okay, just want to make sure. All right, raise your right hand. I, Charlene Briggs, do solemnly affirm that I will support, obey, and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of this Commonwealth, and I will discharge the duties of Township Supervisor
That will discharge the duties of Township Supervisor
in West Vincent Township,
in the Township,
Chester County,
Chester County,
with fidelity.
Fidelity.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Bernie. And I think we're gonna, Bernie, unless, hang on, we were gonna let you off. Is that
Oh,
okay?
yeah. Oh, yeah. I ain't got much in me.
Okay, thank you, Bernie.
Okay.
Continue to get.
Thank you
better.
all.
Can't wait to see you here at this table. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
All right.
Bye.
Another month,
Yep. Take
another
care.
month or so.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So, and we can take public comment.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
yeah, sure.
So we can also take public comments on other topics. Come on up. Thank you.
Hello, same topic, but Julia Brandel, we wanted my address. I think that this is a time that we should consider expanding our supervisors to 5. We have a large township, and we certainly want to make sure something like this never happens again, where we don't have a quorum ongoing. Is that something that you guys have discussed?
We have not discussed anything.
Okay. I think it's something that should be discussed because
Like I said, 6 minutes, 3 phone calls,
okay.
2 months.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, between you and Dave, or just between all of you, whether or not that's something that has been brought up, because it would certainly have helped along the way with what's gone on for the last few months. Something to look at,
Appreciate it.
and then figure out what the process is to do that, if it's something that would be considered.
I think that has to be done by election. Is that right?
It has to be put on the ballot.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Thank you.
right. Well, that would be
Well,
something.
we know we have 9 people who are willing to serve.
Right.
I don't
Of
know.
course.
A lot of those were only willing to serve a year, so I don't know if they'd be willing to serve a full term, because that would be a full 6, would it still be a 6-year term? Somebody told me it
Yes.
might be less,
It'll be staggered.
No,
It would still be
it's
6 years?
It's still 6 years.
but then they might
Yeah.
come in at, you
Yeah.
would have to run for the 2-year or the 3-year, right? Something like that.
Right.
Okay.
Until they get in place.
Right.
Yes.
So the beginning they would be actual, and I believe when you do that, you have to pick which one you're running for. I'm running for the 2-year, I'm running for the 4-year, and then it equals itself out. So,
Right. That would certainly be something that would be helpful in a lot of ways.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Appreciate it. Does anyone else have any comments or questions?
Sarita Silent, 1225 Schoolhouse Lane. First of all, I'd like to second what Julia said, and I agree with her completely. I haven't been here that long, but I find you very inefficient and kind of screwed up. I'm very disappointed because I love living here, but I'm not impressed with this table at all. So you need a lot of help. And number 2, I personally would like to know why we lost Sarah. Why did she resign?
Personal,
Sarah's very ill.
personal condition, and we can't go into that condition, but she's not
She's very
able,
ill.
she's not able to perform.
She's ill?
Yeah,
I
ill.
mean, is she really ill?
She's
Very.
not able to perform the functions of the position.
Okay, well, thank you for that, but also as a resident, you know, I'd like to know, you know. if-
Well, what
if
would you like to know?
How she is.
We're not
Do
at
we-
liberty to share.
I'll be happy to personally give you her information and you can
Wonderful.
try and contact her.
Okay. I'd
Okay.
like that. Okay, 'cause I just
Absolutely.
see her in a while, and I think of her often, but I don't know how she is. Thanks.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Anyone else?
Donna Delaney, 2147 Beaver Hill. Just because of that last comment, I would like to say thank you to Bernie and Dana, because I think the Sarah and Bernie and Dana were all elected by people who wanted certain things. And I think that their choice of Charlene means that the wishes of the voters will be respected and followed. I've known Charlene for a while, and all of her values are completely in line with the majority of voters in West Vincent. So I thank you very much for selecting someone who will carry on improving our quality of life and community. Thank you.
Or anyone else who has comments? It doesn't have to be about this topic. This is an opportunity if anything's going on. that you wanna
Let me
discuss.
just say on the issue of the moving from 3 to 5 members,
Mhm.
it's by referendum. The referendum needs to be placed on the ballot 13 Tuesdays before either a municipal or general election. And it can be placed there either by a resolution of the board of supervisors or by a petition signed by 5% of the electors of the township. So there's 2 paths to get that on the ballot, a referendum on the ballot.
It sounds like it's a lengthy process, but it can be done.
It's done.
Well, 90 days, so potentially it would be
But,
possible.
but you said
to-
before the next election though, right? Or you meant before a special election for that?
No, it's either before the municipal election in May or the general election in November. It has to be submitted to the county board of elections so they can get their act in gear to get that referendum approved and on the ballot. So the time frame. So essentially it's 13 weeks before they have to receive the resolution of the board, the supervisors, or the petition from 5% of the people that are registered to vote in the township. Let's clear that up.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
All right, seeing no other questions, I'm gonna,
Adjourned.
meeting adjourned. Thank you all very much for coming out tonight. I just need to get this done.
Yes.
We need Charlene for that, right?
You need her for that.
Here you go.